approaching your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Second down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. Now a screen set up for Henry. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and short, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On play action, Daniels. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That one complete to... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll try again. It's second and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his second touchdown of the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. Now Jackson, this a designed run. Past the 45. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back, and once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Daniels now on first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, here's Daniels. Backs to the third-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Nice move. Slips a tackle. Gets forward for a gain of 2. So we are at halftime, and this is a 9-point game at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Hardy to return. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. The Commanders about to send this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Johnny Newton, rookie out of Illinois, there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Jackson on the move. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for the rest.
Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A design run here with Jackson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. To throw is Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Washington.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the... So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick to the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Cleveland Farrell, former 4th overall pick of the Raiders, gets in there for the sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Jackson. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
And when you look back at the success Newton had while in college, the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year in 2023, Mike, with 7.5 sacks. And over the years, the Washington Commanders have shown their willingness to invest, especially in the defensive line. And he's joining one of the deeper and more talented interior defensive line units in the entire league.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense can...
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick-6. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Here we go. 1st and goal. Now Henry. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. going up top. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.